how's everybody doing? Hello, Glam fam. Welcome back to the Glamour for Eyes Word of the Day series, where we see the world glamorously, one word at a time. Okay, so what is in store for us today? Today, I'm serving up a word that might make you feel a little bit, I don't know, like you might have an aha moment, you know, a deep thinking moment. Are you ready for the word? The word of the day, drum roll. The word of the day is introspection. Okay? That's right. We're going deep today. Hopefully not too deep. But don't worry. We have a little jokes, a little bit of, thinking, ideas and communication options, or it's going to be fun. Don't worry. Don't stress. Okay? Go get comfy, come back, and let's get into it. Now that you've gotten comfy, let's talk about what introspection is. Let's break it down. The word introspection comes from the Latin introspectare. I think I said that right, which means to look inside. And no, it's not like peeking into your fridge at 2 a.m. when you need to be sleeping, okay? But it's looking inside of yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, your motivations, some deep stuff. You're examining yourself from within. And that's very, very important, okay? What's a more direct professional definition? Introspection is the examination of one's own mental and emotional processes. Does that sound too difficult? Okay, well, my version is basically you're checking in on yourself. You're saying, hey, self, how are you doing? Are you good? What's going on in there? What are you feeling like? How can I help you? How can I move forward? You're checking in on you. But let's be honest. Sometimes you check in, right? At least this has happened to me. And you are like, no, lights are out. Nobody's home. Something's not clicking. You're disconnected from yourself. Has that happened to you? It's happened to me on one or two occasions. So this word of the day that we're examining, hopefully will start your week off with the intent to check in on you. You are important. You cannot connect with anyone else if you are disconnected with your own self, if that makes any sense. So we're going to examine 5 ways or 5 reasons first, 5 reasons why introspection is important to cultivate or to put into practice. But we're also going to examine 5 reasons or ways, I'm getting them backwards, 5 ways you can cultivate it, maintain it, and put it into practice. Let's get into those ways. So the first necessary reason is clarity is queen. When you take time to reflect, life stops feeling like a messy closet. And I know exactly what a messy closet is like. Okay? It's like you figure out what fits and what doesn't. Clarity is priceless. The second thing is it's an emotional detox. Have you ever felt like you're carrying emotional baggage, luggage that's heavier than any check bag that you've had at the airlines. Yeah, it's time to let that go. Introspection allows you to connect with those feelings and check in, and then you're then able to analyze how to take care of or handle those feelings. That's really important. Let's see what number 3 is. Number 3 is that it builds confidence. When you understand yourself, you start owning who you are, flaws and all. And let me tell you, confidence pairs perfectly with the a killer pair of glasses. Like, everybody looks good when they're confident. Introspection also aids in better relationships. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So introspection helps you love you so that you can love others better. No more drama. You just have good, positive vibes. Now, lastly, the reason why introspection is necessary is because it's like a GPS for your soul, your inner being. If you're feeling lost, uncertain, introspection is that internal GPS that whispers, recalculating, you're still on track, keep going, don't quit, turn right, turn left. It helps guide you because you can think clearly. You've checked in on yourself. You know how to proceed, and you know when you need to pull over and take a moment. So now that we know why it's so important to cultivate introspection, how do we keep this word introspection thing going, especially when life feels like a circus? Okay. 5 ways that we can do that. First, keep a journal, diary, journal, whatever you want to call it. Get you a cute notebook, a fun notebook. Just write it out. It's like therapy. Cheaper, though. Write your thoughts down. Say it out loud. Think about it. Ponder over it. Number 2, you need to schedule some solo time. You need some me time. Take out an hour out of your day and make it about healing you, non-negotiable. Take you some snacks, get you a glass of wine, tea, whatever, and just sit. Focus on your needs. Don't be afraid, number 3, to ask questions. Ask yourself questions. How am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? What do I want? What am I going to do to get what I want? Am I being reasonable? Am I being unreasonable? Ask questions, deep questions even. 4, meditation and prayer. And this is something that's extremely important. It probably should have been number 1. Meditation and prayer will allow you to quiet the noise. You pray, meditate, just focus and sit quietly to think deeply about your emotional, spiritual, and physical needs. That is definitely at the top of the list. Lastly, number 5, set boundaries. Say no when you need to protect your space, when you need to protect your peace. Okay? And I'm going to say protect your peace like it's the last slice of cheesecake. Don't play about my cheesecake. You can ask my mama that. If you meet my mama, she'll tell you a story. Protect your peace and your cheesecake. Okay? All of those 5 points are essential to cultivating introspection. Okay? Now, as we're thinking about that, how can we tie this back in to your vision, right? Because that's Glamour Fries. That's what we do. Well, introspection is like cleaning the lenses of your inner glasses. You can't see clearly. You can't see the world glamorously if your lenses are all smudged with doubt, fear, or just busyness. It's just noisy. So, like the frames I'm wearing, you might need to get a little edge control to make sure that you're reminded that seeing clearly starts from within, not out there, not externally. Okay? You feel what I'm saying? And if you want your external vision to be just as fabulous as your internal one, you know where you need to come. Glamour for Eyes. These are edge control. These will be in the description below. Check out the collection on our website so that you can see the world glamorously too. So before we wrap up this word of the day, I need you to do 3 things. First, hit that subscribe button. Okay. Second, give me a thumbs up. All right. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to make sure that you let your friends know, your neighbors know, your mama know that you learned a new word for today, introspection. Okay. And maybe they could use a little bit of introspection in their life as well. All right. All right, Glam Fam. As usual, I enjoyed it. Remember, life is too short to wear boring glasses, okay? Or to live without introspection. Let's keep seeing the world glamorously together. Love you. Mean it. Bye.